Hello my friends, welcome to Unleashing Your Best Self podcast. My name is Trejo and today we are going to talk about how we can activate our self-healing ability. In previous episodes, we have talked about science, quantum physics, and how we are made of energy. And following these same principles, it shouldn't be too hard to understand that our bodies are perfect machines capable of adapting, evolving, and healing themselves. And I really want you to open your mind, because the first thing we need to accept and understand is that no matter how advanced our society is in science and technology, there are still so many things about our bodies, about life, about the universe that we still ignore. And because of that, I encourage you to be open to the possibility that everything is possible. So when we talk about healing, you must remember that you hold all the power, all the wisdom, and all the knowledge that you need to heal your body, even your mind, and even your soul. And it doesn't matter what is happening in your life or what are you experiencing. Your body is so powerful, so intelligent, and so capable that you should no doubt about this ability to heal itself. In fact, your body contains not only your blood and organs, but also your soul, which is basically an infinite, limitless energy that can truly create miracles. You and me and everyone else is made of the same energy that creates stars and planets in the universe. During your life, for example, you might have heard of people healing their bodies, returning from life-threatening illnesses, or even experiencing spontaneous healings. And despite that this might sound crazy or delusional to your rational mind, let me tell you that all of this is possible and is accessible to anyone. Healing doesn't necessarily mean that you are completely free of physical symptoms, but it does allow you to feel at peace with your situation or to accept your situation. Of course, at some point, physical symptoms can and will disappear, sometimes even overnight, but that is not always the goal with healing. True healing happens on an emotional and spiritual first level, and then moves out into the physical realm. So when we compare self-healing, for example, with the traditional Western medicine that most of the people is used to, we realize that when you have symptoms, you go to the doctor and the doctor prescribes you a pill to treat your symptoms and make them to go away. The Western medicine approach is to attack the symptoms instead of attacking the main problem that is causing them. With self-healing, we do the opposite. We aim for the main problem to be fixed in our inner world, and then the symptoms will go away as a reflection of what we are doing in our inner self. And for this reason, sometimes it is necessary for the internal work to be completed first before the external work can begin. Sometimes your healing may just come in the form of an energy shift or an emotional shift. Other times it may come in the form of a physical transformation. In my case, for example, I have experienced spontaneous healings on both a physical and energetical level. And I have heard countless stories all the time from people who have done exactly the same. This is not something that is limited to the uber spiritual or to some selected special people. It is available to everyone as long as they are willing, of course. So, how can we activate our potential to self-heal? It is very important to highlight that there is no room for the ego when it comes to self-healing. This means that you must leave your ego aside and step into the vibration of your soul. Sometimes we have to go through physical, emotional, mental, or even spiritual challenges or illnesses in order to get to where we need to be, and this also needs to be honored. For true self-healing to occur, all personal egoic gain needs to be left at the door, and your true desire to heal must come from wanting to tap into your highest path, which is obviously beyond your rational mind. You need to truly desire to heal and let go of any attachments or feelings of dependency that you have created in regards to your personal challenge or illness. Sometimes we can become so used to being sick that our ego begins to enjoy the pity party and the attention that comes with the illness. Know that in order to be healed, all these things need to be completely removed, and you need to let yourself go. In other words, if you really want to self-heal, you must be 100% willing and ready to be healed. Of course, everyone is ready in their own time. And there is no judgment on what could be constituting feeling ready. However, usually there is a strong sense of knowing that you are ready to let it all go. And along with feeling ready, you also have to allow yourself to be open to the possibility of being healed. You have to believe, you really have to believe in the potential for your body to heal itself, and you must be open to the fact that you can instantly heal your life. Once you have opened yourself to the possibility, then you just have to step back and let it happen. And of course, it may also help to ask for the assistance or the guidance from your higher self or your spiritual guides or maybe your guardian angels. And don't take me wrong, this has nothing to do with being religious or not. When we talk about higher self, spiritual guides or guardian angels, it's just a way for me to refer to the universal power and source that is connected to each one of us. Some people call it God, others call it Allah, others call it universe, others call it universal consciousness. It doesn't matter the name that you want to use. Just ask for the assistance of that supreme higher power bigger than anything else. They are always around you and always ready to help as long as you are ready to hear the signs or the messages, of course. If I have to make a list of steps about how to activate the self-healing process, I think it will be something like this. The step number 1 will be to leave your ego at the door. Like I said, healing can happen on any level, and sometimes the outcome may not be as your ego expects to be. That's why it's important to leave your ego behind, because if the outcome is not as you expect, then you might feel disappointed and lose the power of belief in yourself. The step number 2, it would be that you must be willing to be healed. For sure, you have to be willing to fully release and let go of your illness and to give up personal or egoic gains in regards to your healing. The step number 3 will be that you must be open to the idea of instant healing and be ready to let it happen. Like I said before, there are so many things we ignore about life and the universe. And just because they didn't teach you self-healing in school, it doesn't mean it is not possible. So open your mind and just get ready. Step number 4. You really need to talk to your own God or the idea of God for you. In other words, ask for assistance from your higher self, your angels, or your spiritual guides. Step number 5. Once you have welcomed the idea of healing, you must stay open to the signs, to the messages, to the synchronicities that can occur anytime, anywhere. You must be willing to take divinely inspired action in order to assist with your healing process. And finally, the step number 6 will be to give some time to the process. Healing has to occur energetically first, and if you are too immersed in your egoic wants or needs, you could miss the subtle shifts in your vibration. After you have activated your healing process, you just have to remain open, accepting, and completely grateful. And once you have prepared yourself to receive your healing, you must activate your healing by letting your body and soul know that you are ready. I said at the beginning that your body contains all the knowledge, and the same way your soul contains the wisdom to heal you. And by being ready, you can unlock this wisdom and have it to take the effect. So let's try to activate your self-healing power right now. Try to find a quiet place and just take a seat. You're going to sit and meditate for a few minutes to clear your mind. In my podcast, some of the episodes are guided meditations, so feel free to use any of those meditations for your healing process time. Now, place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. And gently start to breathe in and breathe out. And while you are breathing in and breathing out, start imagining a golden light surrounding your entire body. Imagine this golden light traveling up through your body from your toes to your head. As the light surrounds you, imagine it going into your body through the top of your head and down through your spine. Continue meditating on this visual for at least 3 to 5 minutes until it feels strong, really strong in your mind. As you watch the golden light passing through your body, imagine it healing and cleaning everything that no longer serves you. And ask the light to heal and cleanse everything that no longer serves you. Allow your breathing to get deeper and deeper and start to clear things with the golden light. Allow your exhalation to become longer and deeper, as if you are pushing out the stagnant energy. And try to continue this for at least 10 minutes. Allow yourself to feel any emotions or blocks that arise and try to push past any ego-driven thoughts or distractions. If at some point you realize that your mind gets distracted with other thoughts, don't worry. This is normal, and it doesn't mean the meditation is not working. It just means that your mind is not trained enough to stay focused. Whenever you realize that your mind is wandering, just go back to your breathing and start over. With practice, your mind will get better and better at this. And once you have completed your meditation, say a little prayer to your higher self, to your angels, or to your spiritual guides, and ask them to help you to heal and release all that no longer serves you. Ask them to support your ability to spontaneously heal. And you may also want to speak to your illness and let it know that even when you are grateful for its presence in your life, it is time for it to pass on. To do this, you first must accept your situation and honor it for what it has taught you. Every disease or illness is a life lesson. For sure, there is something that life or your body is trying to teach you, to tell you. So you have to honor it and let it go by being grateful for the lesson. Now, there are no rules to this, but hopefully this gives you some guidance and understanding of how to activate your ability to self-heal. And this is not designed to replace the advice of a medical professional. However, your body is an amazing, intelligent instrument that contains so much power and knowledge. For example, I haven't visited a doctor's office in years, but to be honest, every single day I do at least 1 hour of meditation. We have to remember that our body has the natural ability to heal if we provide the right conditions to allow it. And sometimes, with all the stress of our daily lives and the food, even the food that we eat, we are constantly sabotaging our body, ourselves in a way that we don't allow it to heal. So perhaps you should consider meditation to handle your stress, but also a plant-based nutrition. There is a lot of information nowadays about how a plant-based diet is able to reverse multiple diseases in the human being. And I personally recommend a couple of documentaries that you can find in Netflix. One is called What the Health, and the other one is called Game Changers. Because I truly believe that by combining healthy nutrition with your self-healing power, I am pretty sure you can overcome anything that your body can be struggling with right now. And hopefully this exercise helps you to tap into your strength and to return faith into your beautiful being that you are. If you are really more interested in the scientific overview of self-healing, I invite you to watch another documentary also in Netflix called Heal. Just like this, Heal. You have no idea how this film will change all your perspective about this unlimited power that we have inside of us. And well, that's all for today. If you enjoy the episode of today, I will appreciate it if you can leave a review or share it with those people who need to hear something like this. If you want to support this project, you can find more information about how to do it in my website, christiantrejo.com, and I really hope to see you soon. Thanks for listening.